wasn't sure what kind of group we would get, so I was kind of like going to play it by ear as far as what I brought you through, but it looks like we got some good yogis here. So maybe we can do the special salutation that I teach that kind of connects left and right brain, so that if you are going to stay and do any of the reading or any of the groups or any of the speeches, you'll be all prepared. Does anybody have any issues or injuries that they kind of want to let me know about ahead of time? Good? All right. So nice, easy cross leg. If this is Shari, my bestie over here, if she touches you, it's okay. If anybody else touches you, it's not okay. All right, so let's take a nice deep breath in. Interlace your fingers and press your palms up to the sky. Just kind of stretch out each side of your body. And then you're going to bring the arms into a 90-degree angle. You're going to keep the elbows as high as your shoulders, and we're going to twist. I start every class like this, more than an ohm, just to kind of settle you in, just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on with your spine, with your shoulders. I'll look around and I'll see people like this, see people like this, we'll see people like this. So I kind of get an idea of what we need to do to open up. There's yoga teachers here, right? Who's the yoga teacher? So you want to sit as tall as you can, right on those sits bones, right up through the top of the head, and you want to have the twist be as deep as you possibly can. And kind of get an idea which side is a little tighter than the other. Maybe you don't even twist to one side at all. If you get dizzy, you can spot a head on the floor. Just try not to limit the twist when you do that. So this often looks a little easy to passersby, but it's a little harder than it looks, right? Shoulders are down, elbows up, fingers extend. Just keep the breathing going in and out through your nose, deep down into the belly. So with my athletes, we do this 2 to 3 minutes. And then come back to center. Take a deep breath in, arms overhead, palms press. Keep the back nice and tall and exhale, arms down. Good, you can keep going like that. So if you're going to hit somebody, move. Deep breath in and down. And the arms come up, palms face up, and the arms go down, palms face down. You can go at your own pace of breath. So you can be going pretty fast, you can be going very slow and controlled. It's up to you. Try to keep the shoulders down. Try to keep the back just as tall as it is when the arms go up. So a lot of times when people bring the arms down, you see this. It's like a relief. You just want to stay nice and tall for the whole thing. Get the benefit of the full inhale, exhale. This too looks a little bit easier than it is. We're going to warm up with some non-traditional yoga moves like these. And they have specific jobs that they do, and this one is said to fan anger. So I don't know if you're going to walk around the house like this sometimes, but hey, you can always give it a try, right? You have nothing to lose. Probably just because it gives you your space and people move out of your way too. So just a few more. And we're going to hold the arms out. So tall back, right up through the top of the head. Close the eyes, flex the hands, extend the fingers. Just feel those shoulders warming up, building that strength and heat right in the shoulder joint. Hold it, and then inhale, arms up to the sky. Good, you're gonna bring it up and over. So go as far as you can, as long as that right butt cheek stays on the ground. And really reach that arm so that every inhale you get the benefit of the stretch of the intercostal muscles on that side. Good, and maybe you can even start to turn your head and look up under that top arm. Excellent. Do you dance with Alan? Yes. Nice. Ooh, we got a demo, girl. I can feel it. Come back up, and let's try the other side. reach, reach, reach the left fingertips. See if you could open the chest more. Better, much better. And then twist that neck around. Notice which side was good to turn the head, which side was a little bit tough or stiff, and then come back up. You're going to interlace your fingers out in front of you, but I want you to interlace them the way that's not your habit today. So it should feel weird. And then you're going to press the palms out, and then you're going to reach up. So it just should totally rock your world. It's not something you do. It should feel totally strange. It affects the shoulders in such a different way. Awesome. Get a little taller, and then arms are going to come down, and arms are going to come up. Not as long as last time. All the way down, and all the way up. Good. All the way down. Keep going. So you could always move your feet out in front of you a little bit more. It just be like, all right, sitting here, don't sit here anymore. Let's go 5 more. All the way up, stretch. Get yourself 2 inches taller today. And on that 5th one, sorry, you're going to hold the arms out, push through the heel of the hand, shoulders down, really flex those fingers. Try to get equal space between each finger. Okay, take deep breath in, arms up. Good, hands into heart center, exhale, and then go ahead, lie down onto your backs. Take a big stretch, big morning wake up yawn. Arms overhead, reach, point your toes. Probably it'll just make you yawn. Arch the back. That's it. So start to tap that breath in and out through your nose, deep down into the belly. So in yoga, if you don't already know this, we're breathing in and out through the nose. The mouth is just an emergency vehicle. Your nose is stuffy. Okay? We want to use and take advantage of that natural filter of the nose. So take one more deep breath, exaggerate the arch in your back, and then press the low back into the floor. And we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. Just warming up those hips, shoulders, hamstrings. Try to keep your head relaxed on the floor. That's it. Notice which hamstring is tighter. One side you're probably touching the toe, the other side you're touching the knee. That would indicate some kind of misalignment is going on, some kind of imbalance is going on with your flexibility that maybe we need to address a little bit. That's like my into your center. Everyone's going to drop them over to the left. We're going to open up the chest. We're going to open up the shoulder a little bit. So reach and look over your right shoulder. If your knees won't go down, you want a little more depth of stretch in the spine, bring that left hand down on top of the outside of the right leg and just encourage that spinal twist. Now one of my favorites, you're going to bend that right elbow. Right palm's going to go flat under your back. We're just going to do one more before we start to move a little bit. And you're going to bring the legs back to center. So knees bent, feet flat. Okay, your palm is flat under your back, and it's under your back enough that you're covering the wrist joint. So if the wrist is sticking out, all the stretch is going to go here, and it's not going to be in front of the shoulder. Okay, this is meant to open up front of the shoulder, increase your oxygenation, especially if you're going to be reading and listening all day. So this is level 1. Most of you are going to be totally fine here. Okay. And then if you can, you're going to drop the knees all the way over to the right, nice and slow. And be a little more fetal. So bring your knees into your chest a little bit more. Good. That bottom hand is flat on the floor. So you want to extend the fingers, palms flat. Okay. If that's okay, you're going to start to feel it pretty localized in the front of your shoulder. If that's okay, you want to move on, you want to go a little deeper, you're going to bring the left arm up over your body, and you're going to start to roll over onto your right side. So ultimately, your chest and belly are going to be square to that wall. So reach the arm across your body, across the room, and see how it increases. So you want to keep your arm under there, unless you're good. Nice. Anybody not feel it? No scrunch your face. Just not elastic. There's a Botox suits out there. If you want. So you're going to keep scrunchy face. I'm going to have them come in here for you. So ultimately, it's really nice if you got sand back here, or I'm teaching outside on turf, they have practice. Anybody not feel it? Anybody not feel anything? You could also bring that left hand just right into the cup of the shoulder and kind of persuade it to be a little bit flatter. But it's a pretty localized stretch right in front of that shoulder. Take one more deep breath, go a little bit further. And then come back to center. You're going to drop the knees to the left a little so you can let the arm go. Give a little knees into your chest. Drop your knees all the way over to the right. Reach and look over your left shoulder. Exaggerate it. Reach and look. Don't just go there and blob into your pose. Really go there, elongate, energize, reach. How can I get deeper? How can I breathe more? And then bend the left elbow, left palm flat. Might be a little better on this side since probably most of you are righties. And come back to center. Make sure the wrist is covered by your back. Make sure your left palm is flat. Take a deep breath, assess the situation. Am I good here? Do I want to go a little deeper and drop the knees over to the left? So here too, just take a deep breath, even if you're a righty, and this is easier. You always want to go step by step, very mindfully. You don't want to just go right into the pose, level 3, especially when you're talking about the shoulder joints, very vulnerable, shallow joint. And then if you can, right arm up over your body, and start to roll onto that left side. Good. Anybody not feel on this side? Or it's probably a little bit better, right? Squeeze the knees together. That'll kind of bring you over a little bit more. Some people like to straighten your right leg, which is the top leg right now, and that kind of gives them a little bit more stability staying on that side. Good. Take one more deep breath. And then come back to center. Roll the legs over to the right. Just so you can release that left arm. Again, knees into your chest. And you're going to rock yourself up and back several times. Really, really big. Massaging out the spine. All the way up to seated. All the way back. Almost plow-like. All the way up. All the way back. 5 or 6 times. Have a little fun. I think you're all here by choice. So, at least have a little fun. All the way up and back. Keep going. Just massage out that back. use of your arms if it's a possibility, right into your standing forward bend. Good. Okay, so feet are hips width apart, parallel. Start with a bend in the knee, just to kind of see how the hamstrings are today. Grab opposite elbow and hang over. Shake out your head now. Let's get some tension out. Let's get some blood flow to the brain. So a lot of you are holding your head up. Try to let it go. Imagine for a minute you have a flashlight poking out the top of your head. I want to see the light shine the ground right in front of your toes, not the front of the room. So a lot of you have stuff on your mind, and it's really tempting to just hold the head up. But just kind of let it go. And neck does so much work all day long. You want to give it a break. You want to elongate all the vertebrae around and in your neck. And don't be afraid to move here. I think one of the biggest mistakes is people get to a pose and they freeze like a statue in that pose. Instead of wiggling around and maybe find a different variation that'll help them get a little bit deeper. So bend and straighten the knees, sway the back, take some deep breaths, and just try to locate that spot that might be a little rigid and let it go. Give yourself a break for once. A couple more deep breaths here. See if you can drape that upper body over your thighs. Good. Take a look at your feet, and I want you to rock back and forth on the feet. And side to side on the feet. Maybe find a different spot on the foot that you can sink in a little bit better. Technically, you're not supposed to be heavy into your heels when you're doing forward bend, because that limits the range of motion and the possibility of opening up your hamstrings. So don't be all the way back in your heels. Be right in the middle of your foot. Okay, and then release the elbows. Let the arms just dangle. Heel toe your feet together. All the way together. Inner thighs together, knees together. Good, bend your knees a lot and rest your chest and belly on your thighs. You're going to bring your hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and bring your arms up and over your head. Some of you, all you can do just to bring your arms up off the back, even a little bit. But here too, look up for a second. Look ahead for a second. See how that inhibits the stretch in your shoulders? So see how important it is to let your head hang? To let your head hang. And see how much further you can go. Good. So every breath, see if you can go a little bit more. And it's tempting to close your eyes here. Don't, because you could be doing a forward roll on it. You don't want that. You'll crash into something. On the other. Okay, you're going to bring your hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers the other way, the way that's not your habit. So nothing fancy, just other pointer on top, remember? And then do it again. Arms up and over. Good. So very good. Nice. Are you going to get easy with it? No. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to your low back. Once your hands hit your low back, then you can release them down to the floor. Good. Bend your knees, palms flat. You're going to walk back to plank or top of your push-up. And hold plank nice and strong. Take a look at your hands. Equal space between each finger. Back is in one nice line. You are also all the way back through your heels. You're lifting the kneecaps with your quad muscles. You're pushing the floor away, energizing the arms. Feel the whole hand, not just the wrist joint. Feel each fingertip, each finger length. Good, take a nice deep breath in, and then chaturanga, low push-up. Hold it if you can, hold it if you can. Get really strong, knees down if you have to, and inhale into your upward dog. Good, so when you're in your upward dog, I just want you to rock from left to right. Rock from left to right. Ease into that low back. If it hurts your low back, your hands are in the wrong spot. You need to bring your hands back lightly. Roll your shoulders up, back down. Roll your shoulders up, back down. Now you can stay here, or you're going to turn that right wrist around for me. 180 degrees. What did she just say? Turn them right wrist. Other way. Although that was pretty amazing. So open up the chest, even rock left to right here, and then switch it up. Turn the left wrist around. calf stretch a little bit. So, what do I do on the front? And I went back and each one got back in. Okay, so alternate calf stretch. Shake your head out. And then straighten the knees. Everybody come high on all 10 toes. And sink the heels. And high on all 10 toes. And sink the heels. And you're going to walk it up to standing forward bend. You're going to roll up to standing nice and slow. Deep breath in. Arms are going to come around, out, up over your head. Get as tall as you can, and then 2 inches taller than that. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Lengthen the left side body up and over to the right. Good. Standing crescent. See if you can get a little deeper. That's it. Good. Both legs strong and straight. And then come up and switch. Grab the right wrist, get length. Stretch the right side body out, up and over to the left. So we're going to do salutation. That's going to link left and right brain and get you prepared for this big book club getaway. Going to come up to center. Bring the arms down. Nice exhale. You're going to bring the right leg behind the left leg. Shower's in front in case you need a pace car. Take the first one a little bit slow. Okay, you're going to take a deep breath in. Arms overhead. And exhale, standing forward bend. Okay, so you want to be in both feet here. Do not be in one foot. Bend the knees a little if you have to in order to plant your hands. Which leg is behind? Right leg, correct? So you're going to bring the right leg back into a knee down lunge, crescent lunge. Arms up to the sky, deep breath in. Good baby back bend. Hands down to the floor. You're going to press back to plank, and you're going to bring the left leg on top of the right leg. Take an inhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, still crossing those ankles. And downward dog. Here's the key. Downward dog, both feet are down. Both feet are down. Yeah, still crossed. What the heck? Yep. Okay, so that right foot is down. This is critical, or else you're going to be lost. Okay, and you're going to bring, which leg's in front? Right leg. So right leg forward into knee down lunge. Arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. Good. Hands down to the floor. And you're going to press that left foot forward behind the right. All the way up to standing. You're going to find yourself going back and forth here. And then standing forward bend. And left leg back lunge. Knee up or down, depending on your motivation today. Arms up to the sky, inhale. Hands down to the floor. Right leg on top of left. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Ground both feet. Ground both feet. Left foot forward. Because if you don't get that right foot down, you can't bring your left foot forward, right? Left foot forward lunge. Arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. Hands down to the floor. Right leg behind the left leg. Standing forward bend. All the way up to standing. Inhale. You got to squeeze your inner thighs together because you're going to lose balance here a little bit more than you normally would. Standing forward bend. Pick it up a little bit. Listen, if you get lost, if you're on the wrong side, who cares? Okay? Smile. Uh-oh. Get with the program, regroup, and then just start again. Okay? So don't obsess on perfection because you're always going to disappoint yourself. So hands to the floor, right leg back lunge. Inhale, arms up to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Left leg on right leg. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Try to ground them both now. And downward dog. Both legs grounded. Right foot forward between your hands. Good, arms up to the sky. And hands down to the floor. And left leg behind the right leg. I'm laughing because already people are on the wrong side. Arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. And standing forward bend. And left leg back lunge. Good. Arms up to the sky. Energize the pose. Get deeper. Be center stage. Hands down to the floor. Right leg on left. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Good. Left leg forward. Lunge. Arms up to the sky. Knee up or down, depending on what you want to do. Good. Hands down to the floor. Right leg behind left. All the way up to standing. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And standing forward bend. And right leg back. right. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right leg forward, lunge. Put it on there, right? Arms up to the sky. And hands to the floor. Left behind right. All the way up to stand. Keep on a little bit more. Deep breath in because you're all just starting to get it and have fun now. Hands to the floor and left leg back. Lunge it out. Arms up and hands down. Press back, right on left. Chaturanga. This also forces you to be present. Upward dog and not think about anything else because you have to worry about what you're going to do next. Downward dog and left leg forward. Up into your lunge. Good. And hands down to the floor. Warmer now. Get deeper in your poses. Right leg behind the left. All the way up to standing. Standing forward bend. Big exhale. Deepen it. Get into those hammies. Right leg back lunge. Reach up to the sky. Reach, reach. And hands down to the floor. Exaggerate. Left leg on top of the right. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Deep breath. Downward dog. Right leg forward lunge. Good. Arms up. That's it. Hands down. You got it now. Left leg behind the right. All the way up to standing. Squeeze the inner thighs. Feel your feet flat on the floor. And standing forward bend. And left leg back. Lunge it out. And hands to the floor. Right on left. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot forward. Lunge it out. Reach. Palms face each other. Baby back bends. Hands down to the floor. Right behind left. All the way up to standing. Last one. Deep breath in. Best one. Standing forward bend. Right leg back. Lunge. Inhale. Arms up to the sky. Good. And hands down to the floor. Left on right. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. That's it. Right leg forward lunge. Last one. Arms up. Inhale. Deep breath. Beautiful. Hands down. And bring it forward. Left behind right. All the way up to standing. Once you get up to standing, bring your hands into heart center and then uncross the legs. Good job, you guys. It was impressive. Good. Just take a few deep breaths in. Roll your shoulders up, back down. I made Shari work. She was prepared for that. But you guys didn't even really need her. So I'm just going to say the only, not to call you out, but you were frustrated because you kept having the wrong leg, right?
I'm never on the wrong leg when I teach.
Of course not. But it's tricky because if you're not planted, both feet down in down dog, and you kept floating that leg. So the only option you had was to bring that one forward, and then you're on the wrong foot. That's all. But it's really common. So I didn't want to play out in the middle of it and really screw you up. So feet together, legs together. Let's take a deep breath in and come into your chair pose. Sink into chair. Really sit in a chair. Not a bar stool, not a really high chair. Sit in a chair. Good. Even a cushion. Better. And then chest and belly to your thighs and fold yourself over and standing forward bend. Shake your head out. Good. Bend the knees, drop the hips, walk the fingers out in front of you. Come into your chair pose again. Reach, lengthen, nice. Sit in, palms face each other. And standing forward bend. Fold it over. Shake your head out. Good. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Reach it again into your chair pose. Nice. There you go. Say, is that better? Yeah. Shoulders right. You have shoulder earrings right now. Good. Hands heart center. And let it go. Keep on your space. Good. And twist it to the right. Left arm on the outside of your right leg. Twist, twist, twist. Butt should be lower than your head. Back should be flat so you can get a really good twist out of it. Squeeze inner thighs together. Nice. Look over your right shoulder and come back to chair center. Inhale. Nice deep breath. Extend your arms. Good. Standing forward bend. Good. Shake out the legs a little bit. Extend the knees, drop the hips, come back into your chair. Sit in. Good. Hands heart center and twist the other way. Right arm on the outside of the left leg. Really nice. Really good twist. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe, breathe. Extend the back. Get flatter. If you have a rounded back, you're never going to get that rotation. Really nice. Back into your chair pose center. Fold it over. Shake out your head, shake out your legs. Take a deep breath in. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and come back into your chair. Good. Sink in, sink in. Hands heart center. Twist it out right. Sit. Good. So those of you that don't do a lot of yoga, you might get a little freaked out right now. But don't. Okay? So you're going to put all your weight into your right leg. Okay? All the way into your right leg. This elbow is actually right there. Use it to twist. And you're going to shoot that left leg back into a nice lunge. Twist. Some of you might fall, brush yourself off, and then just get where you need to be. Knees down if you need a little help, if the bounce is a little off, but I want you to twist. Wring it out. That's it. Get deep, deep, deep into that twist. Nice. Woo. Okay, you're going to flatten the back foot like a warrior one. Flatten it out. And you're going to unwind and open into triangle pose. So that right hand is sliding down the inner right leg. Both legs nice and straight. If you can, take your stance a little wider. Yeah. Beautiful. That's it. Look up at that left hand and a lot of length. It cracked too. No charge for the chiropractic adjustments. Left arm up over your head to the front of the room. Reach, reach. You could stay here. You could stay here. Or you could bring the right hand up to meet the left. Both legs are straight and strong. Deep, deep abdominals. Hold it there, hold. Find a way. Don't give up. Look down, bend the front knee. Come down into a lunge, both hands down on the floor on the inside of your right foot. So level 1 is strong, straight arms. Level 2 is left forearm down to the floor, maybe both forearms down to the floor. We're going to use arms today. So ultimately we won't have our arms, but say we're going to go. Since you're little, I can good. So let's get that back nice and flat. Right foot is flat. You want to hug that right thigh into your body. Out through the top of the head, back through your left heel. Hold it, hold, hold, hold. Good. Good. Take a deep breath in. If your elbows are bent, you're going to straighten the elbows out. And you're going to press back to plank. As quiet as you can. Okay, that was fair. Robin, what do I hate more than anything? Swooshing up the mat for some reason drives me crazy. I don't know why. This little quirky thing. You drag your leg back. I hate that. Like during a bullfight or something. Bulls are ready to charge. I like it quiet. So we're holding plank. Plank is hard for you. Drop the knees. If you're tired, drop the knees. If you dragged and gambled too much last night, drop your knees. So then I'll know who did it. And you're going to turn that right wrist around, just like you did an up dog before. That's it. If you can't go 180 degrees, go 90 degrees. But you want equal space between your fingers, palms flat. Nice. And switch it out. It's a weird, uncomfortable place to be, but do the best you can. Having a nice open wrist is really useful. A lot of tension in the hand and the forearms. Switch it up so that both hands are facing forward. Take a deep breath in and chaturanga. Inhale into your upward dog. Big giant upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Good. You're going to walk, jump, or float into your standing forward bend. Feet together, legs together. bend the knees, drop the hips, come into chair pose. Chair pose, not bar stool pose. Sink in, flat back. Arms extended. Good. Fold yourself over. That's it. Shake out your head. Hopefully the hammies are starting to open for you a little bit. And then back into chair. Good. Everybody go on standing forward bend. We're going to chat for a second. And I don't want them to hold chair because then they'll all hate you. So this one is collapsing in a little bit. I want you to raise your toes, all 10 toes. Okay, and you're going to roll. That's good. That's really good. And roll to the outer edge of your feet. Okay? Keep flexing your toes. You're going to lower down just until that touches right there. That's neutral, especially this foot. Okay? Especially this foot. A little touch one. Right there. Okay? Lower your toes. See what happened there? You guys can do it again. Flex your toes, roll out. Now lower down until that touches. Good. That's neutral. Everyone told you to have flat feet. You don't have flat feet. You have a weak ankle. Okay? Lower the toes, but keep it there. Now go where you like to go. Right? The only thing that's going to do for you is overstretch, weaken, tighten, and give you tremendous medial knee problems. Okay? If you don't have them now, I can guarantee you're going to get them. I would bet more than any craps table out there that you're going to have knee problems in the future. So it's going to be weird for you a while, but I want you to roll off and make that arch. And look at the arch you have. Once you get to that center point, do it again. Good. A little bit more. Right? Now you're afraid. Now you won't even use your big toe. Right? Right there. Right there. Right there. You have an arch. Hello? Did I tell you flat feet? No? Now go where you want to go, so you see the idea? Okay. Did you ever notice that before? Okay, now you know. Okay, back into your chair pose. Knees bend. And squeeze all the knees together, hands heart center. And twist it to the left. Good. Really get into that twist. That's it. Deep, 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 deep. Enjoy the twist. Ooh, nice. And all the weight goes into your left foot. And right leg's going to come back into your lunge. One side will be harder. The knee needs to be down, knee needs to be down. That was awesome, you guys. Good, hold it there. Twist it out. Breathe, extend. If you get longer, you twist deeper. That's it. Good. Much better. Awesome twist and then green in the front. Okay, take a deep breath in. You're going to flatten that back foot. You're going to unwind yourself into triangle pose. Other side. Is that your hip? Is that your hip? Somebody's hip. Good. So lean back. Imagine you are between two panes of glass right now. Right? Imagine if you were doing a triangle against the wall. Your whole back would be up against the wall. So it doesn't matter if your palm is flat on the floor. I care. All I care is that you have a nice balance, nice open back. You can breathe, you can feel something. Stay here, bring that right arm up over your head. Nice. Stay there or bring the left hand up to meet it. Good, hold, breathe, open the chest. Challenge yourself. Don't give up the first sign of the struggle. And then look down. Good, bend that front knee, come off the back heel, both hands to the floor on the inside of the left foot. Hold. 1, 4, right elbow to the floor, or both elbows to the floor. As long as that left foot is flat. Are you kidding? Would you ever? lie down onto your backs. Okay? Made it. We're going to do a little meditation. It's a little shorter class than normal. You're either happy or you're bummed. So arms are down by your side, palms face up, so you're in anatomical neutral. Shake out those legs. Sit. Try to just really release and relax the legs. Release and relax the arms, and feel your whole body making this imprint on your mat floor. And again, we're breathing in and out through the nose and deep down into the belly. Okay, that's what evokes a sense of calm, relaxation. That's what gets rid of your stress. When you breathe through your mouth and shallow in your chest, that causes a stimulation of the fight or flight response. It's like panting, running away, freaking out, right? When you're calm, you're never going. So you want to always just go back to that nose, deep down into the belly. If you're not sure if you're accessing the belly, fold your hands across it and feel it rise and fall. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to active release into the depths of your mat right now. So you're going to squeeze your toes really, really super hard. Squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them. Super, super hard. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze them even more. Squeeze them even more. And on your exhale, release. And the next inhale, you're going to squeeze the toes. And you're going to flex the ankles. Maybe your heels will pop off the floor. Really, really hard. Take it a little bit more. Squeeze the toes. Flex, flex, flex. Exhale, release. And this next time, you're going to squeeze the toes, flex the feet, and you're going to engage your quads too, in front of your thighs. Take a deep breath in, hold, maybe even glutes. Squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can, and then release. Just take a couple of breaths now without doing anything. So next, deep breath in. You're going to engage the legs, the feet, the ankles like you did. You're going to add the belly. So if someone was going to just come and punch you in the belly, they would just hold the belly nice and tight, nice and strong. Take in more breath. Take in more breath and let go. In addition to the legs and the belly, we're going to squeeze the fist. Take a deep breath in from the tips of your toes, up your legs, belly, and squeeze just the fist. Try not to engage the arms just yet. Take in more, a little bit more, and exhale. Good. Again, draw up through the legs, toes, ankles, belly, Stretch out those lungs. Open the ribs. Take it a little bit more. And through the nose only, exhale. Good. Start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Good. Bend your knees. Bring your feet flat to the floor. So now that you're all schmoopy and relaxed, and you have a whole day to tackle, whether it's 20 miles or listening to lectures, there's thousands of nerve endings at the bottom of the feet. So the quickest way to wake yourself up is to rub your feet out on the floor. Tap your feet out on the floor. Stimulate all those nerve endings. No matter where you are in the day, something you can do that you don't feel too silly, and it wakes you right up. Good. Bring your hands together. I want you to make a lot of heat in the circle of the palm. Get them really, really super hot, super, 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 super hot. And when they're boiling, bring the circle of the palm right over your eyes, fingertips towards your ears, and press. And feel all that healing heat just penetrate the eyeball, through the optic nerve to the brain. Really will help de-stress. If they cool off, do it one more time. It helps if you have eye strain, if you're on the computer a lot, if you read a lot, headaches. Your palm is the perfect size to just contact all those acupressure points around that orbital bone of your eye. Allergies. And once they've cooled down again, release the arms and roll over onto your right side. Curl up into fetal position. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, come up to seated, easy cross leg, just like how we started. It's wet some places, right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, don't.
It's like they cleaned the rug last year or something. And let's take a nice deep breath in. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms up to the sky. Exhale. Hands into heart center. Bring your fingertips to your third eye of intuition. Give it a tap and a rub. Make sure it's wide awake and open. May people of the world be healthy and prosperous. May people of authority aim for justice and peace. And may all things sacred be protected. Namaste. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Thank you.
So we left a little time. Does anybody have any questions? Personal questions? Business questions? I have a sign-up sheet if you want to be part of my email list. I don't bombard you, so don't worry about that. There's an example of all my DVDs. I have a lot of stuff on Gaiam TV, which if you don't know about it, you should take a flyer. It's an amazing opportunity for people to try at home a lot of yoga classes. So you could plug in. Anybody know about Gaiam TV? It's a really cool site, and it's only, I think it's, how much is it again now?
It's $9.95.
Yeah, it's $9.95 a month, so it's not even a yoga class, right? And you have access to amazing yoga teachers, and you can literally plug in 10 minutes, beginner, and all these options will come out. And there's workouts too, it's not just yoga, and there's also documentaries and interviews, amazing, amazing, amazing. If you take my flyer, there's something you can plug in and get a free trial. But if you don't have time to practice at class and you want opportunities, that's an amazing thing to do. You can do hour-long classes, 2-hour-long classes, advanced, beginner, really cool. So thank you for coming, getting up and being brave, and hopefully I'll see you guys next year. You can take any information, email me through my site. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you want to train from now?
Yeah, I had 3 weeks. The 24th. Yeah. My first one was in October. Great. Well, 3:44.
I don't think 3 days, just 4 hours and 8 hours.
Thank you so much.
Quick run and nice to do.
Sometimes you have to get like just
And I
relaxing
did
or something.
my friend last time
And find our place.
So that's what I said. You can do it.
There are women that do it though.
I know.
Just
I
have to
know.
know
She's like, well, she
that,
would do it, but she can't
that
keep
space
pace.
for that place.
And she's like, I'm not going to want you to slow down. But so I've never ran more than 16 by myself. So to go out there and run 20.
What about Megan? Megan,
I was going to ask her,
She
can
can't
you
run
probably
more than 15, then she breaks. She falls apart.
every time we
I used to fall apart. That's why I've broken my foot. Like,
my whole foot to a meter.
Michael weighs.
Anything you don't do
Yes.
enough, he's going to feel like a train.
I was 100 pounds